Today we learn about some basics axioms and the properties of angles. So the axiom 1 comes that if a ray stands on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles so formed is 180 degree. So this is the linear pair property we have learned. Here in the figure we can see AB is a line and O is a point on it where OP ray stands on it, making two angles AOP and BOP. And we should know that AOP plus BOP are supplementary, and sum of these two angles will be 180 degree. So it is written here. We can see the ray OP stands on the line AB, and AOP angle plus BOP angle is equal to 180 degree. So it's a linear pair. Conversely, it can be told also that the converse statement means opposite statement. Here, if the ray stands on another line, then the sum of the angles formed is 180 degree. So conversely, it can be stated that if the sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degree, then the non-common arms of the angles form a line. Okay. If the sum of any two adjacent angles is 180 degree, the uncommon arms are joined to form a line. So this is the axiom 1. Then comes the theorem 1. If two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. So this is another theorem. We have to prove that the vertically opposite angles are equal in measure. So here in the figure, AB and CD are two lines which are intersecting each other at O. Here the angles formed are AOC, COB, BOD and AOD, in which the vertically opposite pairs are what? Now AOD is paired with BOC and AOC is paired with BOD. We have to prove that these angle pairs are equal in measure. So that is written in the proof that angle AOC equal to angle BOD and angle AOD equal to angle BOC. So let us prove. In the figure, OA is a ray standing on the line CD. OA is a ray standing on the line CD. So as per the linear pair property, angle AOC plus angle AOD is 180 degree. So we know from axiom 1, if AO ray stands on that line CD, then AOC and AOD gives you the sum as 180 degree. This is called as linear pair. Similarly, AOD plus BOD is also 180 degree. Why? Now OD ray lies on the line AB. So as per the linear pair property, angle AOD plus angle BOD is 180 degree. That is also linear pair. We are getting here two equations. Let us combine them. Let us equate them as their RHS are equal. We can equate their LHS. So AOC plus AOD is equal to AOD plus BOD. When AOC plus AOD is equal to AOD plus BOD, so AOD is a common part in both the sides of the equation. So it can be subtracted from both the sides, and whatever is left, that is AOC equal to BOD. Now we have reached at the proof that angle AOC is equal to angle BOD. Now we have proved that vertically opposite angle pairs are equal. Similarly also we can prove AOD angle is equal to BOC angle. Their measures are also equal. So this is the theorem 1 for you, where you are getting the vertically opposite pairs are equal in measure. By pausing the video, you can write down the proofs also. So here is an example based on the theorem 1, that is vertically opposite angle, that in the given figure AB and CD are two lines intersecting at O. Sorry, ABCD are not written here. So ABCD you can consider any one of them. Where BOC angle is 36 degrees. So it is a complete figure. You may face difficulty. Okay. BOC 36, AOD, AOC, BOD we have to find out. So it will be done by yourself. Whatever you have learnt, you will use. So solution is not required here. You just try to solve yourself. Then comes your axiom 2. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles are equal. So this is an axiom also as per the corresponding angle property. If the angles lines are parallel, then the transversal will make the corresponding angles which are at the same relative position, which gives the equal measure of the angle formed. So here in the figure, angle A is equal to angle E, angle B is equal to angle F, angle C equal to angle G, and angle D equal to angle H. So these are the corresponding pairs of angles. So it can be conversely stated, if these angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. If the corresponding pairs are equal in measure, then the lines drawn are parallel to each other. We can say also like this. Then comes your theorem 2. What is that? If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then the alternate interior angles formed are equal in measure. So in this figure, AB and CD are the parallel lines, PS is the transversal, angle 1 and angle 2 are the alternate interior angle pairs. Another pair is also there, acute angle pair, you can name that 3, 4 also. So 1 and 2 is given, we have to show that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So we will put the previous theorems and axioms here to prove this theorem. So first statement, angle AQR equal to angle QRD. Here, angle AQR is equal to angle QRD. Okay, this one we have to prove. And also angle CRQ equal to angle BQR. So these are also the alternate interior angle pairs. Here we know that PQB equal to QRD. PQB equal to QRD. Why not? But corresponding angle pairs. Similarly, PQB is equal to AQR. PQB equal to AQR, because these two are vertically opposite angle pairs, where AB line and PS line are intersecting at Q. So PQB is equal to AQR, vertically opposite. So two equations are coming. PQB equal to QRD and PQB equal to AQR. So LHS is equal. So we can combine the RHS. So QRD equal to AQR. So from 1 and 2 we are getting angle QRD equal to AQR. Hence first part is proved. Similarly, CRQ is equal to BQR also can be proved. So pause the video and take the screenshot, or whatever it may be, you can learn better. Then come to the next part. It is an example based on that theorem, that is corresponding angle pair and the alternate angle pair. So the question is, in the figure, L and M are the lines which are parallel. Transversal T intersect at A. Angle 1 is to angle 2 is 3:2. Determine all the angles. You can follow the book also, some of the examples are there. So this is a question for you. We can copy it to solve. Come to the next part. Theorem 3. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary. It means we have to prove that if two lines are parallel, a transversal intersects the two parallel lines at two distinct points, then the pair of interior angles formed, which are called co-interior angles, those are supplementary. Means sum of the angles will be 180 degree. Means if AB and CD are parallel lines, PS is a transversal, then PS forms AQR CRQ at one side and BQR and DRQ at other side. So you have to prove that this AQR plus CRQ is equal to 180 degree and BQR plus DRQ is also 180 degree. So these two angles sum gives you a straight angle, that is 180 degree we have to prove. So before that I have to write that angle BQR is equal to CRQ. Yes, angle BQR is equal to CRQ. We know from the previous theorem that alternate and interior angles pairs are equal. Again, angle BQR plus DRQ is equal to 180 degree. Sorry, angle CRQ plus DRQ equal to 180 degree. Angle CRQ plus DRQ, CRQ plus DRQ equal to 180 because linear pair. In the first one we have written BQR equal to CRQ. Here I have written CRQ plus DRQ is equal to 180 degree. Can I replace the DRQ? Sorry, can I replace the BQR with CRQ? Yes, here I have written this BQR is equal to CRQ. Again CRQ